Excuse me, officer. Do you have a moment? Do you know what's going on here?
Everybody's arguing about GMOs when you change plants and animals' genetic code. They do it to remove or add a certain trait, tomatoes that won't rot, drought-resistant grain.
You could do it by adding or deleting DNA. The species that you use don't even have to be the same. It's transgenic, people panic when they hear the fish genes are added to strawberries to help them not to freeze.
But can GMOs help with the crisis mounting? It's a challenge to feed 7 billion and counting. Droughts and food prices are causing world hunger. So what's the big deal if we make the crop stronger?
But with GMOs, you can patent the breeds and sue the farmers if they replant the seeds. The idea's to help developing nations, but who benefits? Communities and corporations. GMO, there's a lot that we don't know about the food we grow. What does it do to our bodies? What does it do to our souls? OMG, there's a panic in the streets. It was right over diet. Are we thinking clearly?
GMO.
There are also ecological risks involved. You can make a new problem like the one you just solved, like corn that's bred with a built-in pesticide. The pests evolved and now superbugs thrive.
Is it bad for us? It depends on the crop. Sometimes it's more nutritious, sometimes it's not. And while the pesticides don't sound very sweet, the EPA assures us that they're safe to eat.
But people should know how their food is grown, yet Americans don't label GMOs. There are many different kinds of GM foods. Just saying made with GMOs might not do.
Now it might be too easy to say just ban it when there's a potential to help feed the planet. Wage crops impact on earth and health, and don't use packs to screw the ones you're out to help. Yo, we the type of people to make your crops get lush. GMO, now you know. We the type of people to make your crops get lush. Yo, it's a genetically modified organism, y'all. We out.
Why are you here today?
To support stopping Monsanto and getting rid of GMOs.
My name is Melinda Zimmerman, and I'm here today to protest against the big corporation Monsanto because they've tainted our food and have made it a cultural norm to accept the trash food that they're giving us.
I don't want my son poisoned, and we try to eat organic and try to stay away from the stuff, and would like everybody to have an opportunity to have the same.
Specifically, this event is a global march put together by a few people here locally in Tempe, but there are over 300 cities, 263,000 people are attending globally on this day. Costa Rica, all over Europe, all over South America, everywhere. And still people don't know what GMOs are.
Monsanto is a chemical company who produces fertilizers as well as like Agent Orange and other chemicals for monocultures for their crops, and that's what they are, as a chemical company.
So I'm hearing a lot about GMOs. What can you tell me about GMOs?
GMOs are genetically modified organisms, and they have not done enough research, and Monsanto has also made it quite illegal for independent parties to do research regarding GMOs.
GMOs are genetically modified organism is the acronym. Basically what has happened is in a cesspool of what they call Roundup Ready. Roundup which is a herbicide, most popular selling herbicide. They found a bacteria growing in it, in a pool of it. And they said, well, something is resistant. Take that and identify the gene, and we're going to try and splice it into things.
GMOs, genetically modified everything, and basically it's taking a little bit of an animal or plant cell, or actually gene, and inserting it into another animal or plant gene and see what happens.
Do you know what Prop 37 is?
Tell me about it. Yeah, tell me about Prop 37, please.
Okay, well, the last election there was a Prop 37. And if we voted for it, and if enough people were to sign yes for it, we would be forced to start labeling GMOs. But it didn't pass, but they're going to try to do it again.
Right here, their VP is Michael Taylor. He's the head of the FDA. And yeah,
What does he do?
basically he watches out for Monsanto's interests. He does not care about the American people. He does not care about the health of the American people. And he has turned the government into the same exact thing.
Would you say that the Monsanto's in the pocket of the government?
No, I would say that the government is in the pocket of Monsanto. Definitely.
Why do you say he doesn't care about the American people?
Because President Obama, before in 2008 when he was campaigning, he had promised that the American people should know if GMOs are in their food.
Most of the research that has been done has been funded by Monsanto, so their validity and their argument saying that they're safe is not correct.
They pose numerous health risks, from our meat, from sodium nitrate, to MSG, anything, hormones, anything added.
When you say health risks, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about cancer, I'm talking about like blindness. The problem is there's not enough. The studies are never released. They're always tampered with.
Studies have been done just this last September 2012. The French did a 2-year-long study and found they did 4 control groups. One just GMO, organically grown, but GMO seed, right?
Okay.
One GMO plus Roundup, which is what we're all getting generally. Then one with just the Roundup, no GMO seed at all, and basically elevated cancer levels in all 3 from the test rats. In 90 days they were fine, and in 120 days they started developing tumors, breast cancer, testicular cancer. Within 3 generations, every single rat was completely sterile.
And they found that the genes that were inserted into soybeans transferred into the DNA of the bacteria living inside us, and certain varieties of genetically modified corn are engineered to produce an insecticide. Living inside us, an insecticide.
I'm looking at the food that's in the grocery store. They say it's safe, everybody eat more. On second thought, I don't really know if it's made with those GMOs. So I'm looking for the non-GMO label. Before I bring it home, I'll put it on the table. I wanna know if it's verified, so I don't harm myself with genetically modified. They don't want you to know. Poison they grow. Profits they show.
Squirrels, we feed them. They help us. They pollinate our plants and food.
Go, say GMO, no. Hey, look, I don't wanna eat poison. I don't want gene mutations at my dinner reservations. It's a food abomination. What they're doing to this fast food nation. They take artificial gene combinations, inject it in seed variations, so they can grow their frankenfood imitations, while the side effects cause medical patients. Keep the profits alive while they're spraying on the food with name brand herbicides, and all the while they're spreading their lies. Monsanto destroy a farmer's lives, and the FDA just keeps it all going, saying it's safe even though they all know it's just poison, stealing away your life. And that's what you eat, but genetically modified. They don't want you to know. Poison they grow. Profits they show. GMO, no.